show on the road. All right, welcome to our regeneration class. I'm Coach Clint, and today we'll be going over some good movements to just get you up, get you moving, make you feel a little better, and we'll get you just start moving better every day. So we like to start our class with a tip of the day. Today's tip of the day is really important for those of us that are maybe hybrid or work from home. It also goes for on-site, but maybe not quite as much because it's harder to burn out when you have a kind of some fun things going on, like getting to meet with people. So key signs of burnout include forgetfulness and difficulty concentrating, diminished pride in your work, losing sight of yourself and your goals, difficulty maintaining relationships and being present with loved ones, frustrated and irritable with coworkers, unexplained muscle tension, pain, fatigue, and insomnia. So those are signs of burnout. So burnout is just when you cannot find that motivation. You're starting to fall into those doldrums of repeated living, we can call it, right? So not having something new put into your day. So it can be really hard, and it can really lead to some complications, not only physical, right? Like that last one said, tension, pain, fatigue, and insomnia, but it can also go into the mental side of things with making you irritable, not making you as much fun to be around, which then doesn't help, right? Because then you don't get communication. So it's a real thing. On Thursday, we'll be going over some of the ways to fix that. Today, I just wanted to make you aware of some of the symptoms, but just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Make sure that you get up, go for a walk sometimes, take a little break, focus on something outside of work for just a little bit, just to kind of restore your mind and body, and it can go a long ways. And then, so like taking that 30 minutes to meet with me today, right? And do a class, something fun. So our joke today, what did the grape do when it got stepped on? And the guy's wearing a grape suit. I mean, that's just, talk about burnout. I bet you if you had to wear a grape outfit every day, you probably would burn out at some point. So yeah, remember at the end, when I read that joke off, give you the answer that you're supposed to share it with one person today so that they can smile too. So let's go ahead and get down on the ground. We're going to start our day with a glute bridge, iso hold, and overhead reach. Fancy way of saying we're going to go into a glute bridge and hold it with doing some arm movements. Okay. So let's get those heels dug into the ground, toes elevated slightly, heels nice and close to our glutes. We're going to drive up like somebody's pulling our hips high with a string attached to our hips. Okay, we're just going to hold in this position, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. I'm going to reach my hands up towards the sky. Simple, right? Right here, reaching towards the sky. Now all I'm going to do, keeping those glutes and hamstrings active, I'm going to reach my arms up overhead, tap the floor, come right back straight up towards the sky. Keeping my core tight, keeping those glutes tight, keeping those hamstrings tight. We're just going to go overhead, reach, tap, come back up. Keep those elbows locked, nice straight arms. Don't let your shoulders grow up into your ears here. Okay, we got 10 of these. Just reach up over your head, tap the floor, come right back. We're activating some of this shoulder. We're also activating those glutes by holding here. A lot of our day we're seated, so we get tight hip flexors. We want to make sure that we're working the other side, getting it active. Got 2 more here. Raise up over your head. Tap that floor, come back. Good, last one, reach up. I like to call this the Simba, right? I can hear that music anytime I raise my hands over my head. All right, from there, we are going to go into a bent knee hamstring leg lower. So I'm going to straighten my left leg. I'm going to dig that heel into the ground. I'm going to reach behind my hamstring. I'm going to pull towards my chest. I'm going to do a bent knee hamstring here. So I'm pulling my hamstring towards my chest. I'm going to extend my foot straight up towards the sky. Try to push the sky with the sole of my shoe up like a pillar. Okay, I'm holding that sky up. Now I'm going to release that hamstring. I'm going to lower that leg nice and slow, tap that floor, and then come right back into that bent knee. Pull that knee towards my chest from behind my hamstring, kick that leg up straight, get that stretch, release. And notice when I release, I don't just drop that leg. I'm controlling this leg on the way down. Beautiful. One more. Then we'll switch sides. Pull. Press the sole of your foot up towards the sky. Release. And lower away. Good. Switching sides. Pull to your chest. Kick that leg up. Lower it down. Good. So this is a compound movement, right? So every time we're doing this, we're focusing on each little piece of the movement. So I pull that knee to my chest. I'm focusing on stretching out those hips, all that stuff. Now I'm focusing on hamstrings as I kick that foot up towards the sky. Now I'm focusing on hip flexor and core as I lower this leg down. Okay, pull. Last one here. Knee to chest. Pick that foot up. Release. And let it go down nice and easy. Good job. All right, last one. Here, we're going to go quad hip flexor stretch. So we're going to come into a half kneeling position, okay? Half kneeling position. The leg that is down is the arm I'm going to reach with. So it's my right leg down. So I'm going to reach with my right arm. Reach, right arm, okay? Squeeze that down glute. Nice upright chest. Pressing forward, stretching out our hip flexor and our quad here. Reaching to the front of the room, pressing to the front of the room. Relax back, okay? Make sure that glute stays nice and active as I press to the front. Notice I put my hand back here on my glute, and I do that to help remind myself to press with that glute forward. So all this should be moving in a straight line, straight ahead. Relax back, good, switch sides. Boom, just like that. Here we go, drive to the front. Make sure you're breathing. Relax. Good. Again, keep those glutes nice and tight. Press to the front of the room. Big chest here. Relax back. One more. Drive forward. Relax back. Good job. Up on your feet. Okay, now this one is our activation. We're just going to get our blood flowing just a little bit so we can go into this flow movements, okay? So we're going to reach up towards the sky, come up on those toes. First go, we're going to attack that floor like somebody yanked the rug out from under us, okay? From there, we're going to go pogo. So both feet, same time. You can go this fast, you can go super fast, however you want, but make sure both feet are moving at the same time. Here we go. First go, drop in. Second go, start your pogos. Go. Go. Get those feet going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All the way up. Go. Go. Fast feet. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. All the way up. Go. Go. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Okay, so we have 4 movements. We're going to flow through these 4 movements. We're going to do it 2 times through. Okay, so we got 4 movements twice. We're going to flow through them. First time is going to be a little slower. We're going to demo through them. And then the second one will speed up a little bit. Okay, now remember, this is a one-way camera, so I cannot see you. So just make sure that you have a safe space around you to move in. Okay, nothing breakable around you that if you tip over, hopefully not. But if you do, you don't break anything or yourself. Make sure you have a cell phone or something just in case you start feeling kind of sick or anything like that, that you can call somebody if you need help. And make sure you have some water and you're ready to move. And then we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So again, just be safe. If at any point you need a quick break, take it and then we'll get on it. Okay. From there. All right. So the first movement, what we have deep squat hip opener. Okay, so I'm going to widen out my stance. I'm going to point my toes forward. I'm going to deep squat here. I'm just going to drop down into a deep squat. I'm using my elbows to pry open my hips. And we're just gonna rock side to side. Notice I'm not coming way over my knee. I'm just rocking side to side here. Opening up my hips, spending some time down here. Okay, now stand up. Easy as pie. Okay, here we go, down. I wonder where that came from, because pie is not easy. If you've ever made pie, it is not easy. And if they're talking the number, stand up. They really don't know what they're talking about, because 3.14159, something, right? It's not an easy number. Down, back and forth. We're just spending some time in our hips right here. Also time under tension with our squat. Good, stand up. You got one more. Shake it out if you need to. If your hips start burning, shake it out. Drop down. Nice and easy here. And stand up. Okay, sometimes some simple movements are really good for our hips and everything else, okay? So here we go. Now we are going to go into single leg RDL. So I'm gonna slightly bend my down leg, which is my left here. I'm gonna go into a single leg RDL position. Reaching my heel to the back of the room. Okay, nice and long through my chest and my head. I'm gonna reach down towards the ground. I'm not gonna round my back. I'm gonna tip forward so that I can find my hand walk here. 3 position, okay? Notice my leg is still off the ground, okay? Now I'm gonna do a push-up. Now, if you need to drop to your knee, that's fine. Nice, easy push-up here, down and up. Drive that hip back up, walk those hands back, and then find that flat back again. Woo. Don't tip over like I just did. Find that flat back and come up. Okay, again, compound movements can be tough, okay? Here we go, right leg. Inverted hamstring, single leg RDL, whatever you wanna call it. Find that balance. Keep that flat back, reach for the ground. Tip forward a little, hand walk out. Nice slow push up. Drive up. Walk on back. Find that balance. Get yourself stable on that leg. Unlike what I did last time, find that flat back. Drive yourself up. Standing position. Good, one more. On each side. Here we go. Down into that single leg. Good, hand walk out. Slow push up. Press up. Drive those hips. Walk it back. Find that balance first. Okay, that's why I tipped over that first time, was just to show you guys. Come up nice and tall. Good, other side. Last one here. Single leg. Find that balance, reach down, hand walk out. Nice slow push up. Drive up. Drive those hips to the sky. Walk it on back. Find that balance. Flat back. Stand up. Good job, guys. Nice work. All right, down to the ground. Dead bug position. Okay, so 90 at my hips, 90 at my knees. I'm gonna go both hands straight up. Now, just like our warm-up in the glute bridge position, we're gonna reach both hands over our head. This is 1, okay? Level 1 is reach over your head. Okay, stay in that dead bug on your lower body. Okay, reach, tap, come up. If you wanna go level 2, as you reach, okay, you drop your heels, tap the floor, come right back up into 90. Okay, so it's your choice. You have 5 of these, nice, slow and controlled. Tap, come back. Tap, come back. Now remember, you can just go hands overhead, or you can go hands and heels up and down. Okay, overhead reach with heel tap, or just overhead reach. Get your 5. Once you're done with your 5, we're rolling back over to our quad position. Okay, so quad position, hands and knees. Let's extend our one leg out to the side. Okay, so not quite quad position. I'm still here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I have my knee under my hip on my left side. My left arm is down to the ground, creating a post. My right is out to the side, toe pointed forward, foot flat. Okay, from here, I'm gonna sit back towards my heel a little bit. Okay, so now my knee is away from my hip. I'm trying to sit my butt, here, I'll turn sideways, trying to sit my butt to my heel, okay? So that's the position. Now I'm gonna put my hand behind my head, tuck under, rotate up towards the sky, and I'm gonna watch where my elbow's going. We got 3 of these, tuck under, rotate up. Good, one more, tuck under, rotate up. Switch to the other side. One of my favorite stretches here. I say that about a lot of stretches, but this one really is one of my favorites. Sit back. I like that I feel it in my adductors, feel it in my glutes a little bit, feel it in my T-spine and shoulder. Open up. Sometimes even my neck if I'm having a tense day. Tuck under. Rotate up, because at the same time as doing all this other movement, you're turning and you're looking towards that elbow, which just adds that little extra stretch. Breathe in, let it out, and reach towards the sky. Now come back down. Good job. Nice work. Back to that squat position. Okay, if you need a quick drink, grab it now. Okay, we're going into round 2. Widen out that base. Okay, you guys know the position. We're just gonna drop down to that squat. Bring those knees or elbows to your knees, open things up, rocking back and forth a little. I like to do a prayer hands, right? Then I can lever myself open a little more. Stand up. Good, try to stay down as long as I do. If you need to pop up because things get tired, that's fine. Try to stay down there, but do what you can. Good, pop up. Good, 2 more. Down. Open things up. Pop up. Good, we got 1 more. Little movement snack today, right? Just a short little movement, but it really feels good. Come down. Open things up, rocking back and forth. Stand up, nice work. Single leg RDL. Okay, so you guys know this one's a little challenging, right? Do your best. Round 2 could either be better or it might be a little tippier as you get tired, okay? So just do your best. Find that balance first. Focus on the movement. Find your position. Okay, from that position, now you're gonna walk out, find a new position, that 3 base plank. Then establish, do your push-up, down and up. And then walk it on back to reestablish that single leg RDL, and then stand. Okay, so just break it down. Break it down, take your time, do the movement properly. It might be challenging, but when you break it down into its little components, right? You're not overtaxing your body. You're just telling your body you're in control. Down slow into that push-up, drive up, reestablish that single leg RDL, and stand. Good, 1 more on each side. Nice deep breaths. Now going down, make sure you take your time. On the way up, you can come up a little quicker, but on the way down, we want to take our time. Okay, with our push-up, we want to take our time, or as much time as you can. Then drive those hips high. Okay, and like I said, you can walk back a little faster, but before you come all the way up, establish that flat back, tight core, then stand. Good job. 1 more here. Establish, nice and easy. Hand walk out. Good, down, up, drive, walk those hands back. Remember, establish that flat back first. Find that balance, stand up. Good job. Okay, take a little reset, little breath. Okay, from here, going down to that dead bug. You guys know this part well, right? Here we go. Get yourself locked in. You're gonna lower those heels, reach overhead if you can, or just arms up overhead. Your choice of how you want to do it. Level 1 or level 2. Nice, slow, controlled movements here. Find that core. Good, we got 2 more. Nice and easy. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Try to keep your back nice and flat to the ground. Don't let your back arch off the ground, okay? Tight core, ribs shrink towards my hips. Nice and solid here. Working that pillar. Tap, come back up, and relax. Good job. All right, let's roll on over to our stretch. Nice deep breath. This is your active recovery. Get yourself set. You know the position this time. Sit on back, hand behind your head, tuck underneath, rotate up. If you want to add a little extra, you can reach your hand towards the sky, try to plug your fingers into the sky, and then rotate that arm underneath, and then reach up towards the sky. Okay, if you want, you can still go hand behind the head, tuck under, rotate up, and look where that elbow is going. Okay, either way, watch where your hand or your elbow are going. Get your 3, then switch to the other side. Okay, good. Sit back. Whatever you just did on the other side, unless this side's super tight, try to match it. Try to keep it consistent. So I did 1 here, and then I went 1 here to demo. A little tighter on the closed down side. Then I went back to this one. See, notice on my closed down here, I'm a little tighter. You might be too. Okay, that closed down side is harder most times, unless you're super flexible. And if you are, good for you. I'm glad somebody is. Good, relax. Grab that quick drink. Okay, we're gonna go into our little bit of cardio for this round. Now, this cardio today is not gonna feel like your normal. Okay, it's gonna be very similar to that first movement where we were a deep squat and just rocking back and forth. This time we're gonna get into a low room, okay? Low room. I'm gonna start on this side of my mat. I'm gonna pretend like I'm in a low room. And all we're gonna do is shuffle side to side. Notice my feet never come together, okay? We're just gonna shuffle side to side. I'm gonna go the width of my mat. You can go the width of whatever space you have, okay? As long as you get a step or 2, and then switch back to the other side, that's fine. We're gonna go 45 seconds. Once we're done with that 45 seconds, we're just gonna go into a down dog hold. That's our active rest for this one, okay? So shuffle 45, down dog hold for 30, establishing shoulder strength through a posture hold, okay? It's almost like doing an overhead hold with weights. Very similar idea, okay? So we want posture through our core and our shoulders, okay? So go ahead, get in that short room, like you're climbing into a short room, okay? My mom's house. My mom's like 5 foot tall, so I get used to this, okay? And here we go, 45 seconds. Just start walking it out side to side. Stay in that short room. Try not to come up, down, as we walk. Try to establish that strong connection. Use those glutes, use those quads. Don't touch those feet together. Good, just keep working it back and forth. Okay, again, if you only have a short 1 or 2 steps, that's fine. Okay, do your 1 or 2 steps and then work your way back. Stay low, don't pop up yet. Got 10 more seconds. You're doing good. Come on, come on. 5 seconds, keep going. 2, 1, pop up. Now you can be in a tall room. Good job. Okay, 30 seconds in that down dog position. Go ahead and pop up, down dog. Push those hips back, drop your head. 30 seconds started. Use this time as recovery. Try to straighten those legs as much as you can. Drive those hips, flatten your back, okay? I am not the perfect down dog, but it has definitely gotten better the more I practice. We do have some amazing yoga teachers that you guys can go watch, and they'll give you even better tips on yoga stuff like this. Again, I'm using it more as a posture hold. Relax on down. Good. We got one more round of both of those, okay? Reset. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Drop into that low room and go. Stay in that low room. Nice and easy, back and forth. Building strength through time under tension. Controlling our body, squeezing our glutes, quads. Trying to keep our chest up, not dropping down in this curl position, okay? I'm trying to stay up as much as I can as I walk back and forth. Doing good. Got 15 more seconds. Keep it up. Come on. Finish strong. You're almost done. 5 seconds. It's amazing what you can do when you slow things down and rest. Stand up, shake it out if you need to. Down dog starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up high. Try to straighten those legs as much as you can. Drop that head. Woo. You guys are amazing. Good job. Don't go anywhere because we got our quote and our coach's challenge coming up. Now, coach's challenge, you do not have to do. If you would rather stretch, loosen things up, you can. Today's coach's challenge is a hold, so a core hold. So if you want to join us, you can. If you want to just stretch and listen to the quote, that's fine too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Good job, guys. Now, unfortunately, today's quote is long, so I need to be able to read it to you guys. So sorry about that. I'm going to be looking at this paper because it's a good sized quote today, but it really, I like it. It goes with our tip of the day today and Thursday on burnout. Okay. So we just did a summit with us coaches today, and that was one of our key topics today was burnout. Okay. So the quote just really fit with a lot of the stuff they talked about today. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay. So our coach's challenge today is a hollow body hold. So right here. Okay. Now we're just going for as long as it takes me to read this quote. Okay. Fortunately, I can read. Unfortunately, I read slowly. Okay. So get yourself ready for the long haul. Okay. Nice tight core. Deep breath in. Relax. Find that balance. If you want to join the hollow hold, here we go. Don't just climb the ladder of success. A ladder that leads, after all, to a higher and higher levels of stress and burnout. But chart a new path to success, remaking it in a way that includes not just the conventional metrics of money and power, but a third metric that includes well-being, wisdom, wonder, and giving, so that the goal is not just to succeed, but thrive. Ariana Huffington, go ahead and relax out of that hollow body hold position. Good job, guys. So just like that quote, there's so much more to life than money, power, right? Those things don't necessarily bring you happiness. Maybe at the point, at the time, as far as your ego goes, that makes you happy. But the true things that really drive you are those intrinsic motivations of, well-being, wisdom, wonder, helping, giving to others. Those are what really drive us in a good direction. So just think about that as you go about your day. Help somebody when they need it, okay? Don't always look to just climb that next rung because you have to. Climb it because it helps you achieve some of these other motivations, these other goals. So again, just be chatting to you guys. That's how I took that burnout stuff today, and it really, I feel, will help drive me to make things better for you guys. So as always, if you need anything, please reach out. If you want to set up a time one-on-one where we can just chat about stuff, life stuff, doesn't have to be fitness related, please let me know. I'm always available, as are some of the other, or a lot of the other coaches. But let me leave you with this joke for today to take with and share with at least one person. Remember, at least one person in your organization, and then tell them where you got it so we can keep growing this class. What did the grape do when it got stepped on? Well, it let out a little wine, of course. Oh boy. Oh boy, wine joke at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you every day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping motivate me to be better every day. Hopefully I'm doing the same. I will look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.